Red-winged blackbird,
Red-winged blackbird.
my second favorite bird.
What was amazing was that it actually sounded like a bird.
Are we live?
Like,
Okay, we are live. We are live. Okay, I got it.
snug one couldn't.
No.
Okay.
All right.
The microphone's a nice touch for.
Right?
No, it's a good touch. I like it.
So this is Rumble 537, and we are looking for the live stream. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. And
YouTube.
I'm going to hit share on Facebook.
I'm gonna pin to top.
Oh, that would help me. Thank you.
I can only pin one at a time.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Chelsea already shared it. You're fast, Chelsea.
Chelsea's a fast chick.
Fast share. Watch it. Also, someone's a fast driver out there. All right. Okay, cool.
Shared. So, this is what we do. We will pull up the art pieces. We will auction them off. There are lovely people here, and there are lovely people sharing the live feed at home so more people can see the artwork. We are going to auction the work off. Text 403-629-7424 to bid from home or from here if you're shy. And I'll still make it awkward and call your name out that you bid, but still fun. So there's lots of pieces. I'm going to start pulling the pieces up. If you see something, you're like, what is that? Could we auction that? That will help me choose what we're going to put in an auction next. We take debit, credit, e-transfer.
First children?
First children. We actually opened up to second and third. Like, you don't want to be discriminating against the order of children, right?
Where
Like,
do you get the energy from? Because that's take care of them.
oh, I don't take care of them. I don't know what we're even talking about anymore. Okay, souls. We could use some of the spirits around here. So promises. Our whole goal is to put art into the community. There's a show up on the wall, and we have prices for the pieces. There's $25 for one. I think $40 for two. 50 for three, 60 for four. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's 50. And then if you want 10, because you love all of them, you could drop 100 bones and then they're $10 each. That's good math. So that's for a figure drawing show up at the front. And it's just really nice to see pieces on the wall. I'm pulling this one up first because I don't have any money, but it's really nice. I might bid on it. I'm going to bid $80 on this piece by Dusty. So I'll tell you a story about Indigo. Dusty died. Pieces.
Dusty is
work.
absolutely alive.
No, Dusty. Oh my gosh, sorry. Dusty is alive. Dusty did not die. I wouldn't have said it like that. Dusty died pieces of yarn, skeins of yarn, but she also died pieces of work that she had made. And so this was woven. She hand wove this lovely scarf from a skein of cotton yarn that she dyed herself. And it's all.
Did she have a plan for that?
There you go.
I can't think of a
Oh, I'm
pun.
sorry for interrupting. Just go back one line and carry over again.
This is by Dusty, and she dyed her skin indigo, and it is.
Does she have a plan for that? Was she scheming?
Scheme. It's called a skein.
I thought skiing. was
Oh my
skiing,
gosh.
so-
Also, it's made with recycled denim. So this is a really great piece. Are we gonna make it tonight, folks? I don't know. I have the bid at 80 for this because it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And we love indigo and we love Dusty.
Flying markers.
Also, things are flying. I don't know. There we go. So currently at $80. To me, thank you, Dusty, for making beautiful things. The next beautiful thing
By Dusty.
was making, she dyed this piece, and this was from a series of grays. So this is made with iron, and she was using magnets to be the resist, and iron is her source, and iron mixed with tannins is her source of gray, and this is opening at $40. So this beautiful big scarf, pure cotton, hand dyed, random patterning made by magnets that clump together for fun, opening at 40. So if you love this beautiful, this is really nice. You could do like a, here, let's see, what can we do with this? Maybe then I end up wanting to buy it too.
This keeps getting bigger and bigger.
I know, it keeps unfolding. It's so beautiful.
Actually, can I tell you a story?
So it's a
Yes.
beautiful, so nice.
So Felix broke his arm when he was in Winnipeg with his mom. Came back with this cast is like half his body. It's a huge, well, it's just his arm, but it's huge. It's like right up to the
And he's
shoulder.
little.
And we walk back and forth here. So instead of having a living room, we have an art gallery that's 2 blocks away from where we live, which is lovely in terms of art galleries. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming when it's your living room is 2 blocks away. Like, hey, where's the clicker? It's like, it's not under the couch. It's the gallery went in my backpack or something. So we got up in the morning and we were going to go for a walk before we came to the gallery. So we were going to go down and visit the troll. And to do that, he needed his sling because otherwise there's this huge weight dangling on his shoulder. And he'd forgotten his swing. Dusty, are you with us? Because I took the purple scarf that's on my computer over there and I wrapped it around his shoulder and his arm. And he just loved it. He's like, Dad, why would I use a sling
It's so soft.
when I
yeah.
could have this scarf? And that was just a really
It
wonderful
was an
moment.
artisan sling.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful. That is nice. All right. So next fun story. This is by me. It's like a sound effect for my piece. Ba- So
Magic in the house.
This is super fun. This is from 2018. And it was actually just recently in an independent film. They picked up a bunch of art to rent. And so this was recently in a local independent film as a piece of backdrop. So once it comes out, I can tell you. So if you buy this, you can, I'll tell you which movie it was in, and then you can search for it in the scene. So this is from me, and it's opening $5. It is, I don't know if you can see at home. I embroidered the hearts, and it's a watercolor, 2 watercolor pieces. So $5 opening bid for this diptych.
What'd you call me?
Diptych. Opening $5
It's going to be like that, eh?
for this diptych. It's fun to say, and it really comes across nice in the microphone.
I just wish there was 3.
I'll do 5.
$5 to Scott.
Let's see.
Thanks, Scott. So the hearts are embroidered and the rest is watercolor. Doo-doo. All right. So currently $5.
Put it here. Also, it's nice because it just sits on its own. You can also change up the frame because I know this might, I don't know, it has a nice vintagey feeling, but you do it if you like. Okay, next. When we get the UV light out, we'll show this again, but this is by Kelly. Kelly makes really fun, creepy creatures, but she also makes cool pour pieces. This is by Kelly, and it is called Phoenix. And its opening is $30.
And when we set up, maybe it will be just pure surprise. But if not, we'll set up the UV
Was that a yawn?
and we'll show it again. No, I was just speaking differently. I was just seeing if you're paying attention.
How much story was that?
$30 opening.
Can I show your circle and talk about your
Yes, you can
piece?
show my circle.
So, in the same film that they got pieces from me, they also asked Rich for big graffiti pieces
To put in the alleyways because they're really respectful people, and rather than graffitiing up alleyways or having to search for graffiti, they asked if they could rent some work from Rich, and Rich graffitied a bunch of big scale pieces, and then they installed them all over the place for this independent film as well. And so when Rich got them back, he started cutting them up and taking different compositions from the graffiti, which is super cool. And so these are also in the film, and he's making really cool pieces. So this will be our next show on the blue wall, which is also super fun. It's going to be a series of circles with graffiti backgrounds, and this one has a great. Do you want to talk about the painting process on this? You're talking.
I just took a painting of Marilyn Monroe, and I thought, what if she looked more like Jessica?
Sorry.
There's only going to be so many more rumbles until everybody has a Jessica painting, and then we're done.
And then we're done. They were asking how many, and that's the number.
Yeah.
How many iterations of Jessica there are.
And that's actually brilliant.
25,000.
That's
No, it's not a
brilliant.
matter of how many paintings. It's not a matter of. It's really not a matter of how many paintings of Jessica there's going to be. It's a matter of how long till everybody has enough paintings of Jessica. So if you have enough Jessica paintings, we're in trouble.
$100.
Thanks, Thomas.
He said that.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Thomas.
And Thomas, it's gonna be famous one day because a piece of this was in the
It's
movie.
yeah. We'll show when it comes out. We will
I don't
show
think
you
I
the
can
film.
tell you the name of the movie, but I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
can tell you that somebody from 90210 was in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're not whistling Dixie.
Oh, that's
Near Calgary, not in Calgary. I wonder if I said too much. Which reminds me, I'm going to tell the story one more time, but it's a slow night, so I'm going to tell it. The same fellow we did the movie for with these graffiti pieces, we also did some work for a movie called Rest City, which was actually Ghostbusters. Now, in the contract, it asked us not to discuss the movie with anybody. We were literally the only organization in Alberta that wasn't talking about Ghostbusters before the movie came out. So every time somebody said Rest City, I'm like, we're not supposed to talk about it. And if it said Ghostbusters, I just walk away. Like it was a serious. If I sign a non-disclosure, it's not that I'm worried about getting sued. It's that I gave my word, right?
Yeah.
So one of my students' mom worked on Rest City. Everybody's talking about it. We go to COVID, and right after the movie ends, they gave us a classroom full of school desks from the scene where the kids were in a school. And so for like a year, like 4 or 5 people, it might have been 8 people came into the gallery, and each one of them said, teachers, they're like, oh, and I know where you got these desks from. Now I thought when they said it in their subversive voices, obviously they knew something about Rest City. I'm like, yeah, but we're not supposed to talk about it. And they're like, got it. Shh. And then like a year later, I realized all those people thought I stole a classroom set of desks out of my school. And it's like, no, I didn't steal desks from school. I've never lifted an eraser from school. The funny thing is, teachers they used to, I don't know if they still do, steal entire reams of paper from the copier room just for their printer at home. And every year, exams would come, and you'd go to print an exam. Now, I don't do a lot of exams, but when I went to print an exam to find out, there's no paper, it's like, how can there not be paper? And so they'll put an email out saying, if anybody's taking a ream of home paper home, it needs to come back. And the next day, there'll be 12 boxes of paper because everybody felt guilty that they borrowed. But I never do that.
You know who else doesn't do that? Sandra. She paints beautiful paintings. Did you like that segue?
That's a good segue.
No, you're right. I buy it at Walmart.
Yeah, she buys everything and brings it into
Did
school.
people at
I
home
probably
share
bring
the
more
link?
to school than I take.
Yeah. Sorry?
Did people at home share the link?
I hope so. So, what is your opening bid, my dear, for these? Up close, right?
Yeah, I think it was, I don't know, $10. Sure.
For both?
For both together. They go together.
$10 for both. And I'm going to show the people at home and I'll show the people here because it's really great texture. And they sat and they just safely dried over the week. And then she finished them up tonight because they were like sopping wet, awesome, gushy last week.
Sopping.
And then this week,
I'll be the bad boy. They probably glow in the dark too, I guess.
oh yeah, when we pull out the UV, we'll
Nicely. Thank you.
they're
Something new I wanted to try.
different.
Get squishy.
Get squishy. Get
It's
squishy.
really noticeable from far away.
The texture is cool still.
Can you see it from far away, like the texture? Cool.
It's like a fire.
Oh, I like that.
That's really cool. Okay. If I stop moving, people at home can actually see them.
Yay!
He's been telling me that for 5 years.
There's this random pattern of things that are really important to me. Like,
See.
hold the item really still in front of the camera because the camera's going to wait about 3 seconds. It's going to find the item. It'll erase all the tracking it should do for our faces and switch over perfectly to color correcting. It's like a product camera, but you do got to hold it still for a minute or two. And Felix is super cute, but he just keeps wanting to get a better angle. It's like, hold it still.
Did you get to talk to Lou and ask him how?
He didn't say.
Should we put it in next week or what do you think?
No, I'll ask him. Yeah, he was in the shower. I think it's kind of cool, but you can cut the edge off.
Yeah, I'll crop it down, but I
But-
really love the detail of the pencil work on paper.
He likes to use pencil and paper. And it's two little AI robots, not just that. Two little robots talking.
Cute.
He's done,
Two
like,
little
such an
robots
interesting
on a fence.
entrance
The other one
way
said,
to
"Don't
draw
be
people,
so
and it
dense."
follows that kind of. It's like he draws like robots like that, and then he puts people skin over top. Like that's how his people.
Cool.
Let me see.
Yeah, this is really great. So beautiful. So we're just gonna get the opening bid. This is pencil on paper by Jean-Luc.
Let's say 15.
$15? Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I do sometimes when I'm
$15.
confused. And then I just make up the difference if I
How do you
guess
say it in
badly.
Hungarian?
What?
$15.
I have no idea. No idea.
In Polish, it's 15 dolarów.
Oh, I know how to say a word that I'm not going to say on.
Wow.
Polish?
No, in Hungarian.
Hungarian.
Oh.
I'm wondering what the Hungarian language is.
Why can't I count in Hungarian? Lofos is horse's dick. I don't know why I know that as opposed to other
I can't
things,
even
but like
think how you-
it's very specific.
Maybe you're on a farm or something.
Well, they are like horse people, so I feel like
Like
their
farm?
curses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're curses. Like they're horse archers, and they're horse horse, like that. A lot of their culture is like horse
Is
based.
that why you always lose your voice?
Horse, yeah, totally, yeah.
Oh, that was well played. That was good wordplay.
Just waiting for us. Good, thank you. Yeah, so maybe that's why their curses have to do with horses units.
Well, the Polish were cavalry too, right? Like they
Yeah.
relied a lot on horses. They were
Yeah.
up against tanks with
Right,
horses,
right.
And they still did wear out well. It was
Yeah.
kind of like, wow.
It's very
So
interesting.
Hungarians and
think
Which
it's
actually
cool.
helped a lot.
Yeah.
Each other, so.
Very interesting. There's your little lesson
Little
for
history.
tonight. This is by Amanda. Amanda's lovely acrylic piece, opening at $30. Got some ascending and descending koi. Boop, boop. It goes like this. Just kidding. They're lateral. There's a nice pond. Opening $30. Do we have a phone? Is there things?
It's not dinging.
Just remembering what
Dusty,
we do.
Dusty sent a message.
Dusty,
It's not a bid, unfortunately. What's the starting bid for the little black and colorful pieces?
$10.
$10, Dusty.
$10.
Thank you for inquiring.
Yay! Yeah, text 403-629 with any
That's 403-629-7424. 403-629-7424. I would also like to thank all the people that keep coming in, even though it's been a little slow the last couple of weeks.
This is by Kevin.
It's like gambling, though. We have a few slow weeks, and then everything goes nuts.
Yeah.
Okay,
Text. I hear text.
It's 100 for that one, right?
Yeah.
$100. We're gonna count that one out. Dusty bid 20 for the little pair.
Oh, cute. For your little pair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. $20 to Dusty. Also, we got something else going on there. Also, there's stuff happening over here.
Stuff. Da, da, da.
Stuff is happening.
It's not good work, so
Is it storming again?
I think.
Whoa.
What flew by?
The paper's on the wall.
it's kind of tornado.
Rumble 537, the fourth tornado we have survived.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dusty, for the bid. Thank you, Kelly, for the cat pics.
Why are my legs so
If anybody gets cold, there's a fireplace behind Scott. It's not real.
Oh,
real, huh?
I was like, oh my God, you guys
It's
are
real.
everything.
It's
When
real
like
enough.
placebo.
Yeah. And it does give off heat, but it's like,
That's actually perfect.
it's kind of like Kelly's fire
Fire, 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 burning in my heart.
effect. It was a good poem.
Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
My knee.
Oh, that's great.
Da, 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 da.
Ooh.
Should I turn off the other light?
It's wicked cool.
Do you want to hold it and I'll do it, or you do?
Sure.
I hold, you do. I hold, you hold. I hold. Could you imagine walking by to this open door and just like
And, like,
black light on a painting?
And when you smell, it's on your teeth, and your teeth are very white.
Thanks, Sensodyne whitening.
First time I saw Jesse under blacklight, I was like humming.
Oh,
That's what did it? Yeah.
No, there was lots of humming.
I really
I'm
like
just
that.
saying the first time I saw you under
I know.
blacklight, I was like
You're so sweet.
overwhelmed.
Let's
by
look at more pieces with the.
Yeah,
black
since there are
light.
some more black pieces, blacklight pieces.
Here,
let's-
look.
Well, that's a black
Oh,
light
that
piece.
turned out nice.
Oh, man, that's the poor one?
This is the pour from Kelly.
The Phoenix?
Phoenix by Kelly. Opening $30. I can see the Phoenix.
I can see
Now you can, yeah.
Phoenix now, the rain is gone.
I just realized that Felix sounds like Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's why he likes Phoenixes, maybe.
I wanted to add Phoenix to my name because it was so cool. Then I read the story and it was even cooler because of the story. Like,
So cool.
it's kind of like the Raven.
Are you okay?
Who?
You.
Maybe.
I
I haven't seen any of these paintings under blacklight, and they're really
Oh,
fun.
That one's,
This
that's-
one's neat because it's both under blacklight. It's also, can you hold that for a second?
That's Dr. John.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's also glow in the dark.
That's neat.
That's so badass, actually.
Wow. And if you like hold a Snapchat filter up it.
Oh yeah, it picks up the facial recognition, and so we were doing Snapchat filters with Dr. John.
Did it show? Did it pick him? Did it know it was him?
Yeah,
Shut up.
I showed you here. I
Shut
still
up,
have
that
it on
happened?
my
Did it
phone.
recognize his face?
Oh, I don't know if it recognized him as Dr. John, but it recognized the face. Like it was.
Oh.
No,
He
I
had
was-
sunglasses on, and
I was
he
just
was
gonna
like,
say if he doesn't, if it did, because I sent it to him, he never really say anything. Oh, maybe I didn't do it right. You know. I got a photo with Dr. John with a great smile.
Oh my gosh.
now it's real fire.
Fire! 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 Burning in my heart.
How much are those?
They're currently at 20 to Dusty,
Oh, okay. 25.
25 to Thomas.
Those ones, oh my gosh. And I
They
do have a,
glow
like,
great.
black light at home.
Okay, can we put the regular light on just for a second?
Oh, look at Kev. Sorry.
Kevin's
Oh,
Jesus. Brace for
Ah!
impact.
Oh,
Look at Kevin's. Ah!
my retina.
Here, can I just show you guys? This I just painted these,
We're all just so
and I
tired.
want to put up a show.
Yeah.
Does the
Oh, I
cam-
love
does the
this
camera
one
show that?
so much.
That's my spirit animal.
The squirrel is so good.
Okay, but hold
Where's
on.
that? Oh, it's in my left.
Okay, watch this though. Ready? Because I do these in my head, and then I never really know what they look like until the black light comes on. So this is kind of nice. Are you ready for the black light?
Yes.
Whoa! So
The
it says
squirrel arrives.
You swerve to avoid a squirrel. I didn't write this. It was a meme that I just loved. I got it from Rob Resney. You swerve to avoid a squirrel. The squirrel pledges a life debt. On your darkest day, the squirrel arrives.
That's some
Wow.
good, like, when you're feeling. Oh,
That's good karma.
that is good. That is a
Mm.
good squirrel. Dusty Bits 30 for the pair. Oh, by Sandra.
One of these days, like we'll be somebody's standing in the street.
Oh my
And these tippy ladders are just gonna go flying up the door.
Oh,
What is that?
that's a beauty tray.
And Raya is one of my favorite movies too.
Is that what it's from?
Well, in Raya, it's about dragons, right?
Yeah.
And so this one's a dragon. It looks like the
The blue color in it.
yeah.
And
Right?
also
You-
is
you
black
saw
light.
those too?
Oh.
So cute.
Kelly kind of goes from like cute to horrifying really fast.
Yeah, Dada. Yeah, last week was like the brain and like horror thing, and then this one's like
Yeah.
baby dragon.
With the breath.
Can I,
With
show,
it comes with the breath.
can I show another one?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Take
Why did I turn the light up so high?
Have you guys?
Yeah. Why are you so bright?
Have you guys all watched Game of Thrones?
No.
No.
I
We
didn't
got-
either. I missed it. And
We got as far as the episode where they cut the tongue out of the minstrel, and was like, I don't need this kind of damage in my
oh,
life.
wow.
I
It's
think
the
it might have
second
been the
episode.
first one. Or something.
I'm just curious about the dragons, like the dragon girl, like that.
I don't think it's a very nice show.
I think it's very nice.
So there's my.
Oh, was Leanne? Were you bidding on the other Mickey? Remember you did Mickey before.
Did I?
Yeah, you said Mickey, and I was
This
remembering.
is Sad Mickey as well.
I know you always do sad Mickey.
Huh? What do you want me to
Oh, this is on another one of the pieces from
say? Yeah,
the,
so I'm going to put a show up. So if they don't get bids tonight, that's awesome because I want to put them up together. But I just.
and we could also.
I'm being really super selfish. I just wanted to take a picture of them.
Oh, man.
He
picked it up and Jess and I were laughing. It's the picture of Dr. John.
Oh yeah,
Dad
so
and
funny.
glasses.
I think
Oh,
Disney
yeah?
should buy that for $1 million. How about that?
I think so
Disney.
too.
Should buy what?
That Mickey Mouse.
I'll be painting a lot of Mickey Mouses this year because I'm going to Disneyland with my school. All right, and then there's this one.
I love this one. Pan,
You
I
got it?
love Pan.
What's the story behind Pan?
Pan is a troublemaker. He dances around and plays his flute and makes people fall in love, and other things, and he's a dirty trickster.
I really
And
like 3D.
This
Sometimes
is
Black
so
Friday they
good.
put stuff into 3D.
It's kind of like Cocapelli, but Cocapelli wasn't like bad, right? He was just
yeah, I don't know if Pan's bad. I'm maybe explaining it more negative than he is, but he's like pretty.
I think Pan was
just venting a lot.
a precursor to the devil, and the devil
Yeah,
was based on
Because he has the goat legs, and that's what we were talking about the devil before.
So Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, like
Same thing,
what
like
was
the
his name?
satyr, Tumnus,
Yeah.
right? Is he the goat, the satyr?
I don't think this. Well, Thomas was kind of a scoundrel.
Yeah, it's like just the trickster persona. Like,
Tom Mock. No, not Tom Mock. What's his name? The Tom that used to be around Will House. And
Well,
I
that
was
think Peter Pan.
I
You
was
know.
friends with
Yeah.
Pan.
same thing. Exactly, yeah.
Aren't you the Tom that used to be around?
I was
No,
like,
there was another one. There was what is his name? And he was an announcer for you guys, but it was at Gorilla, not Gorilla.
You're
oh,
thinking of
Bassano?
Tomko,
Oh,
Tomko Lamb.
Tomko.
Yeah, that's right.
You're totally right. There is another Tom.
The Tomko short for Thomas?
I don't. Well, in Polish it's Tomcio, Tomek, Tomasz, and Tomko could be one of them too, I guess. So-
Okay, this is super cool. So, Jack has
Do you have a flight?
some pieces up on some pieces up on the wall with us for the figure drawing, and then also he did this piece out of charcoal.
Oh, that was the last week.
Yeah, he did
His
it.
name is Jack.
So he started this last week, and then he finished it and fixatived it and brought it in this week. The opening is 45 for this one. Because I think, was it a full moon last week?
Yeah.
I kind of think so.
It was that giant blue moon.
Yeah, the big blue moon.
You saw me standing alone.
Without a dream in my...
Oh, don't do that. Jess.
Laureen Sheba says the squirrel is wise. Ryan Ken, if you're bidding, text 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424. Oh, check the phone. It might not be here.
Sorry, I missed the.
45.
Oh, do you guys know anybody that sings like the crooners? Do you know any vocal guys that
Lately?
Guys?
in Calgary? Because we're looking for some. I do, but I don't know any full songs. But yeah, the old crooner songs.
Yeah. I don't know very many like singers.
You know? Well, you could
Like
do it.
men. Just
You could do it. Oh my god! But it's if you want to. So it's like you could pull it up. Like
What did you call female crooners? What was the
croonettes?
no?
saucy
So
mixes.
crooners, I think, was the thing was that they at the introduction of the microphone, there's a certain style of vocal singing
Yeah.
that was enabled by the accessibility to the microphone. Meaning that up until that point, getting your mouth up to the mic and
Yeah.
whispering into the mic is where crooning came from.
Oh, so crooning is a technique, or
That's technique.
Kind of like, and yeah, like you said, in response to the technology.
So, but would have Billie Holiday been considered a crooner?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Pied Piper.
isn't it cool?
Yeah.
It's like flowers growing out of his head and
Flowers.
and lighting.
Is this also
Jack. Yeah, this is opening 25. Charcoal on paper as well.
I'm sorry, what was the title?
Pied Piper.
My eyes are going.
It's here. I keep checking. No, it's okay. Okay.
Oh, did you get Dusty's bid of $30
I
for?
think so. Did I? Dusty bid 30 for the pair. Yeah.
How much is your embroideries going for?
5 just got.
I'll bid 10.
Okay.
10 for the embroideries. Because I can give them to Jess's mom for Christmas. this will be a thing that I own, and then at Christmas time we'll have a pile of stuff that I bought for Christmas, and Jess and I were like, "Oh, I got that," and she's like, "No, I got that." I'm like, so this is why we actually bid against each other. Is like, there are many things like Scott, you were saying you're going to gift me that piece, and if you gift me that piece, I'm just going to sell it again because I need to stay open. But this would be in my pile of things that I'm.
It's fun.
Are you putting food on my scraper?
And I'm gonna wash it off. and
Spanks
throw it
later.
out. No, I take care of my
Spanks.
stuff, so you don't have to worry about anything I do. I'll
No.
take care of it.
All night I'm like, what is that weird smell?
Yeah.
And then I see chicken going on my scraper.
No, that's actually a tendon.
I'm trying to talk less about my autism now that it's become like a fad to have autism. But if my eye starts twitching,
Autism is a superpower, you know that?
until you put chicken on my scraper, and then all shit breaks loose.
This is by Georgia. Its opening is
I just never seen anybody do that before.
$10.
And I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm picking on you, and you're putting chicken on my scraper, and really it's just an act of love.
It's called adaptation.
It's called Rich needs to get his shit together.
Rich, hold it steady for 3 seconds.
Yeah, hold it steady.
Georgia is a flower whisperer now.
Georgia is a flower whisperer.
Where's Georgia?
I hope Georgia's okay. Georgia's probably just busy because she has a very busy social life.
Yeah.
Do you think is there comments? Do you want to look at the comments on the thing? Because I can't read from this far away.
Yeah, there's
Laureen said the squirrel is wise.
live art is better. Bumper stickers should be issued from the campaigner. I don't know what that means. Practice said I made it. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, Practice is here.
She wanted those two too. If you want.
Squirrel is wife.
Oh yeah.
Is Rich's phone on? Dusty said.
The witch.
Ryan Ken said $10. I don't know when, but Ryan, you got a
This
bid
is from
for
Rich.
403 629 7424. 403 629 7424.
Was interested in those.
Oh, the little circles.
But if she just got that.
You're nailing them.
Oh, the lino prints or the
The ones that.
Did you guys ever check
Oh.
out the graffiti,
She probably didn't see it.
tennis court in Airdrie where they
But she
actually
didn't see it glow.
auction off a tennis court and you could hang your
Behind
pieces
it,
on
it's
all the
lights
and it was brilliant because
Oh.
it was a
it
wicked.
went off the screen, but I just like
And
this is by Sandra. They're currently at 30.
35 on those.
35 on these to Scott.
Do you have a black light at home? Yeah. Wow, those are really popping like crazy.
Just as expensive.
our friend donated a copy of a Van Gogh. And the thing about those prints is the colors they're not going to touch a Van Gogh, but they're not going to come even close. They don't even really touch a painting, but they're not going to come close to a Van Gogh. And I just happen to have a bunch of Dayglow paint, so I thought for fun I would just paint into this copy of a Vincent Van Gogh. And so I had the advantage of 500 years in some Dayglow paints, and it was all laid out for me. I just brightened up all the colors, and we put it in here. Jess ended up buying it.
That was the one where you were the bike.
Yeah, so there was a bidding war on it, and Jess ended up buying it, and we brought it home. And it just sometimes when you make a painting, it's okay at first, but then in a few days it dries and the paint settles in, and it just drops in a level. And as that one dropped in, it's become the joy of our life is that we've got this
Because
ridiculous
that one was the black light, and the
Van
glow
Gogh
in the dark.
blacklight self-portrait painting of us in front of a river we're never going to see. But
But it's also glow in the dark, so when you turn off the black light to go to
Right.
sleep, the stars glow, and it's so cute. It's so cute. This is by Kevin. The opening bid is $20, and I really love the colors. I love the green, purple, yellow. So great. $20. Opening bid. This is also by Kevin. $15 opening bid. The beach. If you are worried about the oncoming winter,
This breath and
yeah, it's time to start buying presents for Christmas.
yeah. Oh, also like scenery to watch when it's winter outside. This is by Panda, and it's a panda, and also it's opening at $30. I really like the detailing in this. It looks like a techno panda. But it was funny because Panda was saying he hates techno music. And I was like, what's another word for technology? Technology panda. Because it looks really cool, like riveted together. But he was talking about the music, not the visuals.
Is that an Alos?
Yeah.
How's he? I've
Good.
seen him for a long time.
He's
He was here
good.
tonight.
Yeah.
How much?
$30 opening. This was $30 opening.
40.
Cool. $40 to Thomas. So
Did we put
cool.
aces in?
No, not yet.
Ace of scene. So this was an original piece from Gorilla House. We're talking 10 years ago.
Tracy.
Yeah, that's what we
We've
were
had
saying,
so many
yeah.
conversations. Somebody was asking today if it was Freddy Krueger.
David Bowie?
Oh yeah.
A little
It
bit.
the
It looks
blue
like
one.
Mumble from Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
I think the intention is it's a piece of pop art and it's
Yeah.
meant to challenge you, and you can make it into whoever you'd
Yeah,
like.
totally.
But this
and I like
piece,
that everyone has their idea.
this piece was donated back to the gallery. What I love about it is just the flatness and consistency of tones here. That a lot of times, if you have a black like this, you're gonna see streaks, paint marks, marker marks. But he's really managed to create something
Really satisfying.
satisfying in real life. Yeah.
There's a new bar in Calgary called Cameo in Oak River Market, and they have a lot of pieces like this. They might be interested in that because that's, I don't know, just an idea.
Is that open to bid on or?
Yeah.
We said 100 originally, but 50. We're saying lots of different numbers. So what do you think, Rich Taylor?
Can you tell me the name of the artist again?
ASA. A-S-A.
Just
I think we can start the bidding at 25.
25. That sounds nice.
So often when we resell a piece, we'll try and contact the artist and let them know that we're reselling it and ask them if they want it. Asa was happy to let us have this.
Oh, that's so nice.
I kind of thought he might want it back, but he's doing Mandela's now. But yeah, we'll start the bidding at $25 and
I'll do 50 for that.
That's amazing. Thank you. 50 for Asa's piece,
Christmas is coming.
right?
The goose is getting fat.
This is by Jordan. The opening is $150 and it's really detailed multimedia piece. Highly glossed and awesome.
is this from Kathleen?
No, that is from the artist.
Okay.
Yeah. This is another one from Kathleen.
Everybody loves this.
Everybody loves
Nobody's bid on it.
it.
What's nice about it is it's small if your house is already
I
full.
love it. I have to wait till the next payday.
No, you don't. You can bid on it now and pay for it next time.
Because I have like already.
Layaway.
Yeah, we'll take you on the honor system. We're bad that way. But Bruce made this in 2015, and Bruce and I worked together at a place called CyberSurf back when Jess was born. And I worked there for 3 years. You never had a day off. We'd have kind of weekends, but it was a real trap because it was a multimedia place. A lot of young, cool people working. I think like where we worked, if you've ever heard of Critical Mass, that was a step up. So basically, if you didn't have a lot of multimedia experience, people would sometimes get jobs at CyberSurf, slug it out for a couple of years, and then get enough work to go work at Critical Mass, which people often called sweatshop, but it wasn't. And it was really fun life working with a bunch of young people, but a lot of work, no time off. And I remember that was during the time of the hub oil explosion. We were just all working away, and all of a sudden the whole room just went boo, and that kind of weird vibration went away because there's probably a lot of radiation in that room. And we went outside, and it was summer. I didn't even know it was summer. There was nothing to do. We all wandered outside. the president of the company was throwing football with another guy and was just sort of passing the football around. And I suddenly realized my life was getting away on me. And that was kind of around the time Bruce and I were talking. Bruce's mom was a teacher. My mom was a teacher. We're talking about the likelihood of getting into art school, sticking it out through art school, finishing art school, and then getting a job. So Bruce and I considered ourselves quite $15 opening bid for Bruce's piece.
Cybersurf Cafe.
No, Cyber Surf.
And this is called Think Outside the Fish.
Do you know who this is? And
I feel like that's my brain.
Cyber Surf provided free internet for life was one of
Okay.
our gigs. And so it was on the buses and on billboards. And they had these $1 million press tours. The premise was we had, back with dial-up, you could get internet, right? But you had to watch this little ad bar and you couldn't disable the ad bar. The business model flaw was, I think nobody had calculated a 24-hour day. So
Fiona.
even if they'd accumulated,
Fiona bid 15.
filled all the ads, it wasn't ever going to be enough to keep the place open. So, but for a couple of years, it was really exciting. And it was Bruce and I were talking about how both of our moms were teachers, and we joked about let's go resign and become teachers. And I followed through, and that's how I became a teacher. As a practical joke of wouldn't it be funny if I became a teacher? This is also for sale.
This is also by Bruce.
Another Bruce Robertson.
When in doubt, add white. Your shoes are ugly and are stupid.
Bruce, you can probably see, was a huge Harry Crumb fan. Huge.
Harry Crumb.
Did I say that right?
Robert Crumb?
Robert Crumb.
Robert
Who's Harry Crumb?
I don't know. We should look it up.
Robert's brother.
If Gina's watching, Gina's good at
So get a $15 bid on this one.
Yep.
Let's time some of these babies out. So, starting with the back and working my way forward, $15 going once, $15 going twice, $15 going 3 times. You got 10 minutes for the Bruce Robertson, and that is a steal for these. I think Kathleen probably paid in the hundreds for that back in the olden days. This piece has been sitting around for a while. Thomas has it at $100. Started out as Marilyn Monroe and evolved itself into my wife. I'll call it an upgrade. So it's on a piece of board that was gifted to me from the
Independent.
movie set. They brought me a couple platforms and asked me to paint the platforms to create some graffiti. At the same time, the Blues Fest gave us their stage, so I cut their stage into 15 pieces of graffiti.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'll be painting on those for the next few weeks. $100 going once, $100 going twice, $100 going 3 times. You currently have a
Yes.
10-minute window, Thomas. 10 minutes.
Which means what?
Nothing. There's nobody online.
You're good.
Did Pandas get a bid?
Yes. $40 to Thomas.
$40 going once, $40 going twice, $40 going 3 times. 10-minute lag. Yeah, so Thomas, we have people that watch from far, far away.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll bid in because they're not seeing us in exactly live time, so we give them just a little bit of time to keep up with us.
Those look so good together. Like if that was her shirt, for example.
Yeah.
Like look at that. Like look.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
That
Yep.
looks pretty
You have my permission to hang that on top of that. I think I whipped this off. I have the current bid for this at, what did I say? $10. It's a steal. $10 to me going once, $10 to me going twice, $10 to me going 3 times. Get 10 minutes to outbid me. Current bid for this, $50. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. 10-minute lag on that. This scarf, did you bid this scarf? Oh my goodness. She thinks she's getting a new scarf, but it's really going to be mine.
It's for Rich too.
Those
Is it for me? Because I love indigo. Oh, you're such a nice lady. Sold? No lag.
So-
Go ahead and bid on it. Our phone's broken. That's very nice. I have a deep love for indigo. I don't have time to tell you all my stories for a while. If that's a bid against my scarf, I'm gonna throw that phone right out in the street. Is it?
Oh no. Would you be up for taking a 15 on the other Bruce, or is that a higher one for the bigger Bruce?
Who's
You didn't put it.
Fiona, we didn't really give an opening bid. We just showed it. Sorry, Fiona, we're
next week.
Fiona, tune in next time. And we'll put this one in. We're gonna put this
If
one
that's
in next
okay,
week.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Fiona. You have the other one for 15. We're difficult.
No, it's not that. It's just that sometimes things come up and there'll be like an event that's kind of blocking us. And so it's just not a fair
She bid 25
for
for next week. Should we start you
put it
off?
in, we'll put it in at $25.
Should we start you off at 25
No,
next
we'll
week?
put it in
Or
this
should we-
week.
Okay.
This is your gift for
being here.
coming here on a slow night.
It's beautiful
$25 for a Bruce Robertson. The frame is immaculately
texture. It's
made.
beautifully built.
Really, I'm eager to get this out of here because I'll paint over something like this just because the frame is such high quality. I shouldn't say that, but like the
It's such a great piece.
it is such a high quality frame, even just in its own. If you hung it backwards,
No, Fiona, it's a beautiful piece. So Chris brought this one back. This isn't donated back from
Okay,
Kathleen.
okay.
Chris Boyd donated this one back. So Chris Boyd is a really, really great lady too, and just had a really great collection and was also
Yeah.
kind of. Can you believe it? I keep seeing new things. Fiona,
Yeah.
this is an excellent
what
piece.
I love about these pieces is they sit so nicely in a clean, tidy white room. Like if
Yeah.
everything's kind of like,
or like a
sharp
gray,
and crisp.
or yeah,
and you get something like this,
yeah.
you've got this kind of quiet, subtle thing that sits in your room until you glance her up and you realize how wild it is. And that is
I
something
love that.
that I really miss seeing lots of Bruce's work is the
Yeah.
the silent wildness.
Yeah, it's
Just
true.
pure
I
chaos.
just-
So yeah, $25 for that one.
Awesome, Fiona. Good eye. Let's show Alvin's.
Alvin.
And we can put it in again next week.
Yeah.
But
It's almost a cell phone.
What?
Think of your cell phone.
So this is the piece everybody wanted. And this is a funny world we live in, right? Because
Pictures within pictures.
we put Alvin's work in and he did really well. In fact, if you think our gallery is going to close this month because the last couple auctions have been so slow, surprise, we kind of did okay because he did so well selling his work off the wall.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a weird thing is like we had some wild auctions, never sold anything off the wall. Had some slow auctions, stuff goes off the wall. Had like some stinkers in one of the months, not July, but earlier on was really slow. And then we got just a couple huge, nice sales to keep the gallery open. So there's like a desire for things that happen sometimes. That weird painting over there I did of the the centaur. During Stampede Week, I got like 6 ridiculous offers for it. Like I didn't want to sell them because I didn't think it was that good, but I kept getting crazy offers for that painting. Robin was going to take it back to London with her, and she left without it. And it's after it sat here for a while, it just lost its panache. So this is a funny thing that this got into this auction because Alvin sold so well when his show was up. This is the one piece he didn't want to sell. And so everybody wanted it. So it's crazy because this is the piece that every single person walked in wanted. And I'm curious because we're just putting it in the auction now. What did he say for price?
80 to start.
$80. So I think it was priced at $260 on the wall.
Yeah.
And really, it also had a note saying it's $260, but don't buy it. And so he's come down because he was like, I'm moving and I need to let go of this piece. So he's come down to 80. But if it doesn't sell, it's just crazy how I'm already predicting like just the way
We'll
things.
put it in again next week,
Yeah.
but you're right. It's like
it's,
that.
it's
Oh,
just,
and that one has carving. It's like
it's just
3-dimensional.
phenomenal piece. But there is kind of like an energy with pieces that pass sometimes. They kind of come in and
Yeah.
come out. I'm going to show these other 2 pieces because they were the hottest pieces this summer. Everybody was crazy. Like, not everybody. I shouldn't say that because it sounds obnoxious. But sometimes you're working on a piece and you just want to be left alone because it's not done yet. And people keep asking to buy it. Like, oh, how much for this one? Like, No, you can't have it because my daughter wants it.
You
So
can't have
I'm a little uncomfortable about this one actually.
it.
The
Double entendre.
I
Yeah.
love that one.
the femme fatale and her boyfriend the centaur. Because what was that Hungarian word? Gina?
Lofos.
Right.
Yeah.
So I painted it, and I was thinking about these two lovers escaping from the
I love the hands, and there's like
monsters in the
Yeah.
bottom. Yeah,
But they're safe.
yeah.
they are.
So, anyways, that one really attracted a lot of attention in the summer. But then I put it up for sale, and like it just didn't get any bids. And this one was another one. I just whipped it off in like 45
Look, he's
minutes.
changing the brake line. I saw it after a while. I was like, is that the brake line?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So good.
Okay, so this is what I was saying about Evelyn's pieces. Is that sometimes there's like an energy that just passes from a piece. Because both these pieces, I think I'm just going to reuse for the
Just watch
canvases.
out for that one because it's against the corner.
Yeah.
I want to rip the
Thank
canvas.
you, Thomas.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
My
exactly.
paintings are robust.
But you also
My
need to
paint will
take
take
care.
that corner out for sure.
Do you want to show some of Theo's little ones for $10?
Yeah, these little
And
ones.
we can wrap it up. Some of these are from 1997.
When Jess was born.
No, 1998.
Now this deal.
These are all by Theo. Yeah, this is an egg, space egg from 95.
How much,
99.
how much are these going for?
$10.
Well,
He
buy this
gave,
one
yeah.
for $10. I love it.
You always get the space eggs.
Well, and also, I remember 1995 very well. So yeah, I'd like this one.
Okay.
Does anybody
Space
want to
egg.
bid against me for the space egg? 19. Theo has unfolded his entire life in front of us. So there's pieces from the 60s, there's pieces from the 70s, pieces from the 80s.
97.
Is that the Nanu egg or is that just the egg?
Says space egg runabout.
Like he has a whole universe in his head.
Yeah.
You remember Mork and Mindy, right?
I do,
Yeah.
but I don't think this is Mork and Mindy. First of all, it was 1995, not 1975, right? So I think it's just a particular spaceship that he loved from his
I'll grab that one.
This
special
one?
universe.
Sun 4, 1997.
Yeah.
And then so hold on. So
1997.
you're good $10 for that one. And then this is landscape. Whatever. Probably around 1997.
I was standing on the corner in my leather, and I said, "Whatever."
Yeah.
Sun 4. This is a lot. It's like a paragraph. Right angled prairie with sun peeking from window inset. Otherwise, the sun gets disoriented and dizzy. From 1997.
That should be a flag.
And it says "stupid artist."
Stupid artist.
That's like just so perfect with Bruce's work.
Theo.
I bet you Theo and Bruce both like
Robert.
Crumb.
Yeah. This is called Green and Black Wit Sumpton. 2017.
That's gangster time.
Right?
Wait something.
Wit Sumpton. This is called possibly a purple flute. Who knows?
What was that?
Lofos.
Purple flute? She got weird at the Rumble
This is
House.
called Mountain Number 3, 1995. This
That's
is
like
called
Dave's
Wave
Mountain.
Number 3, 1998. Theo, you're so awesome. So you bid on the sun,
It's my favorite.
right?
Here
The
comes
one with
the
the dots.
sun, little dog.
Yeah.
Cute.
Here comes the sun.
Okay.
No bids? We didn't miss any bids?
Kelly said, how much for the centaur?
How much you want to bid on the centaur, Kelly?
Oh, Donna brought in. So this is her Joyful Garden coloring page, but now she folded it accordion style, so you can have your own little sketchbook.
It's on both sides.
Joyful Garden. So that's
Oh,
the thing, is
wow.
like the folding is so awesome and it's done so well that you can have a sketchbook both directions and a little place to write down little inspirations. And I really like the idea because sometimes you're in a tight space, but it's like a really great thing to work on. She said, like on the bus,
Yeah, that's
right?
and it continues, right? Like you go.
I like this
keep
because
going.
like there's a white space and you can write your quotes, like you said, or little reflections. So
And that's
beautiful,
the
Donna.
original Joyful Garden,
So Donna has her Joyful Garden drawing. What year is it from, my dear?
2011.
2011, Joyful Garden. And so since then, she's done many different iterations of how to bring the Joyful Garden to you. What is your opening bid? $2?
$2.
$2 for this lovely little sketchbook that you can take with you in your pocket and color magically.
$10.
$10 to Thomas. That's so nice. There you go. Okay.
That's a beautiful idea. That's
Right? Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
How's it going, Rich Teru?
Going really, really good.
Thomas, you know how to fold that. I know you do because you were there.
With Michelle. Yeah.
Yes, with Michelle. Yeah,
Right. I was going to ask you, is
Yeah.
that the
yeah, it is.
That's so brilliant.
I got like 9 of
You
them.
good?
made. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk.
Are you singing tonight?
Good.
Yeah, I can sing
What do you
to
want to sing?
I think I know.
Thomas, hold it up. Let me get the photo
Okay, I will.
of you.
What?
Hold the book up.
Tips of how to bring
Oh.
the joyful.
I was going to say, like, once the lights are on.
I write myself notes because I'm so brain damaged on Wednesdays.
Let's see if that works out.
Nope.
Oh, that is.
I'll sing a song,
perfect.
too.
Okay.
It's like a piece of modern art.
Oh, I know.
No, look at that. I like the smile. Look.
That's it. Yeah, I think that the light nice in the dark.
Yes.
Okay. Mm. Oh, come on. Why is it so difficult? I think that was the right one. Sorry, that's not right. I did it, Peggy Lee. No, that's not it.
You're talking like on all those ASMR videos, which are super relaxing. Oh my gosh.
I'm feeling mighty low, sir. Haven't slept a wink. I walk the floor and I watch the door, and in between I drink black coffee. Love's a hand-me-down brew. I'll never know a Sunday in this weekday room. I'm talking to the shadow, 1 o'clock till 4. And Lord, how slow the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee. Since the blues caught my eye, I'm hanging out on Monday. My Sunday dreams gone dry. Now man was born to go a-loving, woman's born to weep and fret, to stay at home and tend her oven and drown her past regrets in coffee and cigarettes. I'm mooning all the morning, moaning all the night, and in between it's nicotine and not much heart to fight. Black coffee, feeling low as the ground. It's driving me crazy. This Monday's come around.
Thanks everybody for coming tonight, and thank you Sandra for helping. And is everything good there on the phone?
Yes.
If anyone needs, I will total up all of the sales and stuff. If you're here, we can do that tonight. And if you're online, I'll get in touch with you this weekend at latest. And same with the sales. I'll send out the money this weekend. Thank you, everybody. Thank you from home, and thank you, thank you, thank you. I will hit stop on the thing.
Oof. Ready?